How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Got a little mail time unboxing video today for you. A couple of things that I ordered and a couple of things that were sent as payment to do something else, and we'll explain that when we get there. So let's get to it. This first one up, I am pretty sure that I purchased this for a project that I'm doing, but you never know until you open it. So let's get it open. I like the mat my wife got me. Now I look professional like you guys on YouTube doing all of yours, don't I? Really wrapped it nice. I've already sprayed the exteriors down with Lysol. So now, spray everything else down. Hold on. Alright. Spraying it down as I go. Because, you know, let's face it, this day and time, some believe, some don't believe. But I have health conditions, which makes it to where I really don't need to catch that booger. So as I get packages in the mail, I spray everything down, inside and out. I know it's probably just a waste of time, but I do it anyway. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. This is one that I ordered for something that I'm going to make. Yep, it's the one I thought it was. 2010 SS Camaro from the 2016 set. As you can see, it has the label on it and everything. But I got this for a special little project that I'm doing. I hate that the pack is cracked, but I may have to take a blister off of another vehicle if I can get this one off and replace it, because this one is cracked. I didn't know it was cracked. So, oh well, some of the things that happen. Can't blame it on anybody, just one of those things. Alright, next up. Let's see what this is. I've had a couple people contact me wanting me to do customs for them and everything, so I'm bartering with them, you know, this and that for time and services and whatnot. So some things will be that, some things won't be that. Where's my Lysol? Oh, there it is. 3-line bags for shipping. And I know what this is. Now I know what this one is, and they put it in that large box and wrapped it really nice, and I'm glad that they did. I actually purchased this, and if you watched any of my other videos, you'll understand why I've gotten into wanting to learn how to restore or customize things. Is for vehicles just like this. And what do I mean? Well, as we cut this one open, I'll delve into it. I collect mainly Camaros, okay? I really do. I've got a whole drawer full of Camaros over here. And I have some for sale and trade. But if they don't sell or trade, I'll end up using them for customizations, making drag cars, stuff like that, because I actually want to do some of the drag cars off TV, off of Street Outlaws. Like I want to do Kai Kelly's car, I want to do the Crow, I want to do Shane's Maverick, even though he's wrecked it now. I want to do it in honor of his old car, you know. And who knows, I might even look up his address and send it to him. Who knows, you know, it's just one of those things. But I wanted to learn and practice so that I could get the cars that I really wanted. I really like the older cars, like the Boss Hog Mustang, the custom Camaro, the custom Stingray, stuff like that, but you just cannot afford them. They are so, I'm not going to pay that price. Let me put it that way. These cars run $250 on up to, you know, or let's start that over. These cars run from $125 all the way up to $1,000, you know, depending on what you want to pay and who I was bidding against you. So what we have to do as collectors that can't afford that is buy the junkers, the ones that are in rough shape. And as you can see, this one is in rough shape. But with that said, if you look at it, the body is not bent. There's a couple little bangs right there where it might have run into another car or something else, but I think we could straighten that out with a little light filing. But it's not beat all to crap. The lines go together real good, as you can see. And what's going to make this one cool, I may have to get another glass, I don't know. We'll have to see if I can get all that off. Super clean, works miracles on stuff like that. Like I said, we'll have to see. But we have to buy cars like this to turn them into the cars that we want. In other words, we get them or restore them because, you know, they make new wheels to go on these cars. They make, let me spray this down with Lysol while I'm talking to you. I'm sitting here talking, I forgot to spray it. They make new cars, new parts for these cars, so we can actually put this car back to new. In some cases, we actually put it back to better than new. And what's going to make this one fun, you could tell somebody painted this with a red paint. Probably an enamel, probably out of a tester's bottle. But if you look where it's gotten some nicks, you can see that yellow, that kind of orangish looking yellow. So what I'm going to do when I start to do this one, I'm going to take a Q-tip with some lacquer thinner on it or paint remover and just lightly go over a section of that red until we get to the color below. And I'm pretty certain it's going to be that yellowish orange looking, which means this is somewhere around a 72 to 74 Flying Colors Camaro, that color and everything. And they make they still make the decals and everything, get them from the Redline shop, or when I go to do this, I'll put all the places where I get my parts and stuff and whatnot, the decals and all that. But Redline shop still makes them. There's a couple guys on eBay that makes them and everything. But like I said, you can actually get brand new windshields, you can get brand new engines, you can get brand new decals, brand new wheels. You can get brand new axles and stuff, but the axles you're not going to, and you can see these are bent, but I have a tool to where as we take this apart, I can straighten it. This one is not set up like the one from the Redline shop. This one is from Bright Vision. But you see I have it marked so I can cut it. And I can get in there and try to, and you stick it in between there and work it back and forth. And you can actually pop that wheel off. But you have to inspect it really close because you don't want to damage that bearing that's in there. So most people just cut these off, which is probably what I'll do too. Because I'm not going to reuse these original wheels. I'll save them, of course, because people on eBay buy these wheels and stuff. So as I do it, anytime I bust one apart, I'll save them. But you can get almost everything except for the body brand new, which is really cool. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to lightly go over this with lacquer thinner or paint thinner whenever I do it. And it still rolls straight. And when we go to redo it, we'll see what color it is. And we're going to put this thing back original. I'm going to polish up the base, make it look like new. I'm going to clean up the engine real good, and if it needs to be replaced, I'll replace it, but I'm hoping I can keep it. My idea of a restoration, and you can do what you want with your own cars, you guys that restore them and resto mod and whatever, this is my first one to my collection. So my idea of a this is my first heavy Chevy. My idea of a restoration is put it in the back the way it was when it was new. Now, as I go further along, and you know, if somebody sends me one, or I buy another one, whatever, because this won't be the only one I have, I'm sure, I may then change the paint colors and the decals, stuff like that, because some people like to paint them Spectra Flame, and then they like to paint the roofs flat black and all that stuff. But with this going to be my first Camaro restoration, my first heavy Chevy, I want it to go back original. Let me show you what I'm talking about. A couple of weeks ago, I won an auction on eBay, and I won these two cars. Now, if you look at the one, it is in really good shape. The other one's not so much. It's got some wear. Get it out. It's got some wear on the top. It's got some wear on the edges. The paint's kind of flat looking. A couple dings and nicks and stuff like that. Well, now that I have two, I can go however I want to, because this car was also offered in red, and I've seen several people actually Spectra Flame theirs, and I really like the Spectra Flame. But because I have two, I can go any direction I want with this, and I still have the original. So, you know, that's one of those things you have to decide when you get into doing this type of stuff. What do you really want to do with your car? This being my first heavy Chevy, I want it to go back to original. After that, it just depends. So let's get on to the last and final box. Last box. Oh look, Fragile. Throwback to the movie throwback to the movie A Christmas Story, where he gets the leg lamp as a prize, and he opens that big package, and on the outside it says fragile, and he pronounces it fragile like it's French. But anyhow, let's open this up and see what we have inside. Let's see what's in here. If I'm not mistaken, this is from a guy that's wanting me to do a custom for him. And he asked what I would charge, and I said, dude, you know, I really don't, Fragile again. I really don't know what to charge you because I'm just getting started. I don't want to say I'll charge you this much and it not turn out right, or we have problems with it or any of that. So like all the others, wow, look in there. Like all the others, I'm going to spray it down as I open it. And then I'll spray them down when I pull them out. But this is the guy. Wow, look at that. Circle Trucker. Treasure hunt car. See the flames right there. Wow, very nice. I'll set that right there and spray the area down in just a second. Viper. Treasure hunt. Wow, very cool. See the flames right there. Flame decal. Another treasure hunt right there. Wow, dude. Chevy Silverado. That's a nice truck. I like that casting. But this is what he's wanting me to customize for him. And I have a couple ideas. We've been discussing it back and forth. You know, taking it out of the blister, customize the truck, put it back in the blister, send it back to him. So he sent the others as payment. Wow, there's more in here. I wasn't expecting all that. Edges, the corners are beat up a little bit, but that's okay. We can fix that if we so decide. Another treasure hunt. Set that right there. The corner's real, got a big crease in it too. And it's almost out of the pack already, so that one will be easy to take out. Another Viper. Another treasure hunt. Right there. Wow, two more. Cool, another truck. And it is also a treasure hunt, so if I decide that I want to do me, I have an I love-hate affliction with trucks. I had a couple one time, now I got Camaros, real life Camaros. So it's kind of a love-hate thing, because I love all trucks, but I hate I can't afford all trucks. So there's that one. And last but not least, ooh, treasure hunt Camaro. Very cool. There's the treasure hunt emblem. And I'll clean that off. If any of you don't know, WD-40 will take glue residue right off, but once you use the WD-40, you need to take a wet towel, rag, napkin, paper towel, whatever, and wipe it off with clear water, regular water. No soaping water, just regular water. And you'll never know that was there, and the WD-40 will not damage anything. And now I have me a box to do some shipping in. Wow, I had no idea. He said that he wanted me to do a custom for him. He told me what truck. We worked it out and everything. I told him I really don't know, just send me what you think is fair. So he asked me for my address and sent me all this. Wow, I did not expect all that. Again, got the truck. Got two of these. One of these will be going to him, right? That's going in the drawer with the rest of my collection. The two Vipers, I'm not exactly certain what I'll do. I may give one of them away. Man, the cardboard, the art's a little rough. May give one of them away on the channel. May do one as a custom and give it away on the channel. I'm not exactly sure. You may give one just as is. And then another really cool truck. I actually like this one. This one go in the drawer just as, for now anyway. But that's today's mail time. I hope you enjoyed what it's all about. in the diecast world, right? Finding things you really want to do. People see that you're interested in it. They want something done, right? They want something done, and then you can work out the rest. I'd actually like to make one of these as a flip top dragster, right? Let me see. This is not the one I'm going to use. I've got another one, but I wonder if the wheelbase is about the same. Wow, look at that. The wheelbase is exactly the same. Man at the ideas. Ha ha! Take these, well, take the truck apart, take the dragster apart, put that dragster on that body, give it a custom paint job and everything. Heck yeah! I see a project coming, ladies and gentlemen. What about you? But with that said, that's going to do it for this mail time. Hope you enjoyed it. Just a few little things I got in the mail. And we'll see you in the next video.